Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for a really epic video. You already know I've been hyping it up, and it is finally time, man. So we have a very special package here. Priority mail. So we're just gonna open this real quick and see what we've got in here. So, yeah, man. Oh my gosh. Yo, it is here, dude. My 3D printed bay, my newest one. So yeah, there's also some extra goods in here, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But yeah, so we're gonna get this out of the wrap. Oh my gosh, the hype is so real. So for this, the backstory for this bay, I will say this first thing. So anybody who doesn't know, I have different themes with a lot of my different bays. So there's a triad of bays that I'm making for 3D printed bays, and that's probably all that I'll make. It has to have a lot of meaning with each bay. So obviously it started off with Hydra. So we had Exodus Hydra, of course, right here. 7 spine dash, destroy dash. The first spine was broken and such, but this is the bay that has both light and darkness in it. So this is normally the one I take around because, just like the light and darkness, just the regular, with me, just that balance, So yeah, and also like the balance of life and such. But then of course the next bay that we have is Bones Kolshidra, that being the bay of darkness. Obviously like this beginning of this year started off really rough for me. It was like really hard, and I just took all that. I'm one that takes everything and I use it as fuel, just to get stronger and such. And then obviously encompass that with Kolshidra's design. And I know a lot of people are waiting for me to do battles with this. I'm not going to do battles with Kolshidra. I'm not doing any more until my skit series, because of this right here. The gimmick for it is that, obviously these spines break off over time. 2 of them have already right there. They've broken off because of battles, and I'm saving this gimmick for the skits, and also this frame, because I'm expecting this frame to break too, because it's cell, and I felt like locked in a cell because of all these things and such, but I'm sure you guys have seen those videos. But now we have the Bay of Light. The Bay of Light, obviously, I got super inspired by this summer. Just so many amazing things happening. And I'm going to say this right now. You guys are the absolute best, This summer was the greatest summer of my entire life, I managed to do so many awesome things, man. That being going down to Texas for the Blader Bash, being able to go out to LA for Anime Expo, being able to go out to Ohio for EST Fest for my first concert ever. And, it's just been absolutely amazing, dude. It was the greatest summer of my entire life, hands down. And I just want to say, thank you. You guys have helped so much with that summer being a possibility, and I want you all to know that. But, yeah, man, so with so much light, obviously I have my family and such, my real life friends that support me and such. So there's a thing with this. So obviously I feel like I've gained like 2 more families, or, that bond with 2 more families this year. That being like my family at home, everybody that supports me at home knows me personally and such. And then also those that support me abroad, like all over the world, like you guys, even my fam for, EST, like MGK, because it's crazy, because I went to that and literally so many people added me and wanted to know who I was, and it was absolutely wild, man. It was just an absolute blessing, man, that many people wanted to know me. And so the theme for this is 2. So obviously real life family, immediately real life family that I talk to on a regular basis, and obviously the fam abroad and such, all the fans, all of you guys, just everybody around the world that, supports me and such. And I just want to say thank you all so much, man, from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, I started off in a really bad place at the beginning of this year, and I've gotten a lot better, and you guys have just always been there for me, and it means the absolute world, man. Thank you all so much. So without further ado, time to get into the bay. So the theme for this bay is 2. I've said 2 before, and that is the theme for this bay. So the name of this bay, as shown in the title, is Bind Leanas. That is the name of the Bay of Light. Here it is, man. Bind Leanas. Definitely has a good amount of weight to it, dude. Just looks so awesome. So the theme for this is the reason the name is Bind Leanas, it's the spirit of 2 within it. It's like a Gemios type of thing, or Phantom type thing. But there's 2 spirits in this bay, that being they're both spirits of light. It's like the spirits of will and courage and such, like the will to keep on moving, and then the courage to just go in battle and never back down, no matter what scenario there is. And the thing with this is that, as you could tell, if you can't see it, it is smaller. It is definitely smaller than Colchidra and Hydra, but this thing will pack a punch. So with this Bay, it also has like different gimmicks with it. So it has two heads. So the name like Leanas comes from Leia and Leana. They're two spirit dragons and they have the power of the moon. And yeah, man, so they watch each other's backs and such. And, you know, with that, they spread all the love and, you know, positivity and such, and also have each other's backs. And they, you know, are dragons of light. So this is a dragon bay. It's a dual dragon bay. The bay with two spirits. So yeah, man, here it is. Here's the design for it. And here's the thing with it. So one side, you can see right there, has these kind of jagged points. This is the side that has mainly, this is the side that has mainly the attack. And yeah, and if you're wondering, this is only a right rotation bay, so obviously the balanced Hydra spinning both rotations, Colchidra spinning to the left, and this bay spinning to the right. You know, it fills that void. But yeah, man, so you can see the two orbs right there, you know, for just holding like the two spirits and such. And yeah, man, just looks so awesome. Got those right there. And also, you can see the scales. So yeah, like I said, this head, the yellow head is the one that is definitely more for the attack, the raw attack. But no matter what, it's like an attack type bay, you know. That's the main thing for it. Well, it's a balance type bay, but it has like a lot of attack with it, you know. So yeah. And this side, believe it or not, this blue right here is actually rubber. So this is rubber right here. So it is a rubber attacker as well. So each head does different damage, you know. So right there, big attack with this head, and the contact point being like right there and right there. And then for this head, the contact point being right there and then right there as well. But it will also be a rubber attacker. So it's shown right there. You know, having that rubber, and it has some pretty good teeth to back it up. So yeah, if you can't see right there, those are the teeth for Leanas. So it's gonna be an absolute beast, man. It's gonna be hard to beat this thing. And yeah, it just looks so awesome. But with this rubber, that means if it goes against the opposite rotation, then it can steal spin. You know, to be able to steal spin from that bay. So yeah, it's supposed to be the rival of Colchidra, so it has to be strong on that level. You guys already know. So yeah, man, it just looks so crazy. It looks so awesome. So that is the layer. I'll weigh out all the parts afterwards. But yeah, we'll just get into all the different parts. So here we have the frame, which is called the bond frame. So this is bond. So obviously the bond between the two, you can see the yellow and you can see the blue, you know, the spirit of two right there. And this is a very hard plastic. It's not gonna be easy to, like, you know, break this thing. And then it's got metal orbs in both sides. So yeah, and the thing with this is, like, if it gets hit in the right spot too, if it gets hit on this frame, it could actually, like, technically put it back and reset its clicks, which is really wild. And it has two different modes for the frame. So this is obviously the attack mode where these points stick out, and then you can flip it over and it makes it more into the defensive mode. So as you can see right there, you know, less like attack and way more smooth. So yeah, man, just looks so awesome. Looks so great. It goes so well with it. And I'm sure you guys are wondering what disc I'm going to use for it. Well, I will get that right now. So the disc that I decided to use for this is 0. People are going to be like, Kimbo, it's not the heaviest disc. Why would you use that? Well, obviously because the two orbs on there and they, you know, connect with one another. That's why, you know, because the whole theme for this is 2. You know, it's like the spirit of two bays in one, man. It's just so awesome. So yeah, and it's a 4-star 0. So it's going to be very balanced. But yeah, so 0 and bond. And I will put that right there. Just got to make sure it clicks in. There we go, man. So that's what it looks like, 0 and bond. But yeah, if you flip it over, obviously it's got that oval shape to it. So no matter what, it's going to have like quite a bit of attack with it. So yeah, man, just more in this mode, obviously, because like they stick way out. But yeah, man, it looks so awesome. And then the driver. This driver is called Bound. So the whole bay is Bind Leanas. The first name I thought of was Twin, but I'm like, Bind would fit it more. But yeah, Bind Leanas, 0, bond, bound. And so this is the Bound driver, custom driver. And yeah, man, it's got a pretty good spring in it. And you can see right there, it has metal with it. So yeah, this is made of rubber and metal. So there's a gimmick for this. So right here in this mode, obviously it has big time attack, so it's going to go around super aggressively. You could tell how flat that is right there. So the thing with this driver is what you do is you actually can, so the gimmick with it is that you can actually pull this off. And with that, it reveals this tip. So this is the stamina type tip. So this tip right here, as you can tell, it is a metal tip. And so it'll make it where it'll spin for a very, very long time. So it can go between the stamina mode and the attack mode. And, you know, once, you know, you could decide whichever mode to use it. So this is a very versatile bay. You know, one rotation, but you could choose either, like, you know, the full out defense mode. You could choose stamina mode, or you could flip the frame over, have the frame and attack, and then the stamina. Or, you know, having a full out attack, or you could switch it over, have it more defense frame, and then with the attack mode for this bound driver. So yeah, man, just so awesome. And plus they're bound together, you know, their spirits are bound together. So the theme for this bay is 2, you know, even more than that is Vi Longinus, you know, obviously, like, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and then they came out with Longinus, and they're like, oh, like the theme of 2, and I was like, oh, great, well, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, so it's literally got the spirit of like 2 bays in it, so it's a balanced type bay. You know, it can have big time stamina, it can have big time attack, and yeah, man, so it should be good to battle with it. So I'll be able to actually do battles with it. I wanted to put it away like I did Kolshidra, but yeah. And anybody who's wondering, I probably won't have it face like any standard bay, because like this thing is really strong. It's gonna be very, very strong, man. But yeah, just like the other bays, you know, a lot of meaning with it. So yeah, I guess it's time to put it together and show what it looks like all together. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna start you know, weighing out the parts. And I know you guys are probably curious about the other parts that are there. I will explain those in a second. I'll explain those spare parts in a sec. So yeah, let's see, anybody who's wondering, obviously just a little refresher, the weight of Hydra, 93.56, so it has like a lot of weight to it. And then we got Kolshidra right here, and 108.2, yeah, 108.25. So obviously Kolshidra has like the weight advantage over Hydra. But yeah, so Leanas is the smallest of the 3, and I like that because it's the definite underdog, you know, like with the size and such. It's like a David type story. But let's see here. This thing weighs in 71.35 grams. This layer weighs, so it's gonna be an absolute boss, man. Like, this thing is not gonna play any games. It's supposed to be Kolshidra's rival, and it's gonna put in some work, dude. So yeah, all that weight with that big time attack and the shape of it, oh, it's gonna hit hard. I'm really, really excited. But yeah, and then we've got the 0 here, and weighs in at 23.96 grams. Sounds about right for 0. And then we've got the bond frame, which weighs in at 5.43 grams. Got a pretty good amount of weight to it, and the metal balls definitely help that out. And then we've got the bound driver. So all together it weighs 18.1 grams. And without the actual, you know, the attack mode, it weighs in at 17.1. So it loses like a gram of weight with this, but still, you know, that could work. Yeah, it could work to its advantage, because having that little bit less weight, you know, will make it spin for a good amount of time. So yeah, man. But now it's time to put this bad boy together and just see this craziness, man. All right, here we go. So let's see the clicks. Oh yeah, Leanas has a very good teeth, man. Oh yeah, and there it is, Leanas. So if it gets hit right there and it pushes it back, like, look at that. That's what it could be while it's spinning. If it gets hit right there, like, that's wild. That's huge, because it can actually, if it only gets hit right in the disc, if it gets hit in the disc, it could reset its clicks if it's hit hard enough. So yeah, that's pretty wild. But there it is, man. Bind Leanas, 0 bond bound. So awesome, man. This bay is just crazy. So let's see how much this thing clocks in at. Oh my god, dude, it outweighs them both. It outweighs Kolshidra. Oh man, 118.86 grams. This thing is gonna be an absolute beast, man. So yeah, this is the inspiration that I got, you know, just having all those positive vibes, having all those good things happen, and just getting on track with things, you know. And like I said, each bay means a ton to me. So obviously Kolshidra will be that bay that I definitely hold on to when it's like a really, really bad period, just to suck out all of the negative energy and such, and, you know, eat it up like it's a snack. And then for Leanas, it's about like, you know, if something happens after healing, you like just hold on to it and it brings the positive energy to you. And that's the main thing for it. And then Hydra obviously is the neutral ground. It does both, but it's like the one I'd carry on like the regular basis. You know what I mean? So yeah, mainly use Koshidra in the bad times. Yeah, using Koshidra for the bad times. And then for the good times and recovering from the bad times, use Leanas, you know. But yeah, man, it's just so crazy. This thing is going to be very, very strong. And yeah, man, and there will be battles even where I won't use the frame because, you know, stamina-wise, it would probably be better just, like, not even having the frame on it, you know, if using the stamina mode. So, yeah, I could switch it up and, like, take this frame off or such. But, yeah, man, this Bay is so, so sick. And anybody who's wondering, a battle's not going to happen between these three for a good amount of time. Koshidra is going to be still hibernating. Leanas, I'm going to do some battles with because I can, you know. It doesn't have, like, a gimmick I have to really worry about. And, Hydra, obviously, I might do some more battles with Hydra soon. But yeah, for now, they're all just like relaxing. I might do a few battles with Leanas because I want to keep them special because obviously you're going to see them a lot in the skits. You're going to see these bays a lot in the skits, you know. That's what I'm saving Koshidra for, and that's why I've held back battles with Hydra. And, you know, I'll probably do the same thing. I'll have Leanas do a few battles just to hype it up, but I won't do like crazy, crazy battles with it. But yeah, just to keep that like hype there, you know what I mean? But yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to the battles I do with this bad boy, but it is here, man. And like I said, I just want to thank you guys so much for getting me as far as I've gotten this year, man. Y'all made it where like Spin Master actually knows who the heck I am. They back my channel and such. They support me. You know, getting this far with both Beyblade and Bakugan, and just everything, man. Just so much love. I appreciate all of you guys so much. I love you all so, so much, and thank you for everything, man. The greatest summer ever. Just this year getting so good and life just being good, man. You know, still working, grinded, and busting tail, but still just so, so honored, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed this epic unboxing on this awesome 3D printed Bay. My newest 3D printed Bay. Bind Leanas, Zero Bond Bound. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah. Now this is for those that didn't click away. I said the outro, but the video is not completely over yet. I still have to show you guys something. So you're probably wondering what these are. So obviously you got your boy Hydra here. So I had battles with Hydra over the summer and such. Did really well down at the Blader Bash. Came in second place. Did really awesome. It lost to Delta, but it's all good, man. Delta's an absolute boss, man. It's so, so awesome. It's such an awesome day. And Bolto gave me his turbine frame. I'm like, I'd feel weird using it with anything that's other than Delta. But yeah, I don't know. I'd need his blessing to make that a reality. But yeah, I don't know, man. If so, that would also show up in the skits, just saying. But yeah, so Hydra, obviously it's got the spine frame, it's got the 7, and it's got the destroyed dash. So Hydra is going to have two kind of different modes. So what this is one, they're new teeth for Hydra. So they are actual like stronger teeth. So you can see those are the teeth that are on Hydra right now. These are the teeth that are going to go on Hydra. So I'm going to like take it apart and such, you know. And I'll probably make a video on it too. But yeah, gonna do a little surgery on Hydra and it's gonna get stronger, man. I'm like, Hydra's gonna get stronger. And got these teeth for it. And then also it's got this frame, well, not this frame, this driver. It is a 3D printed driver and it is called Rampage. So yeah, it's similar to Destroy, but the thing is like Rampage is shorter. Rampage is shorter so it can get some uppercut attacks. And also it's still free spinning. And this right here, this is rubber. So this is like a rubber type of tip. So yeah, man, it's going to be an absolute boss. Like this is mainly like the attack version, like the full out attack mode for Hydra. So it'll be between these two. So it'll use Destroy Dash and it'll use Rampage as well. So yeah, two different tips for Hydra. It's evolving, man. And I'm going to definitely do some battles with the evolved Hydra or the upgraded Hydra. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to them. Super hype. And yeah, and it's a given. Like, I mean, those teeth, you can tell they move over. It's kind of hard to get in left rotation. But yeah, But anyways, gonna do some epic battles with it, and hope you guys are looking forward to them. So let's see if I can get it on there. And boom, got it. All right. And wow, I would say this, even with like the teeth, Rampage on it, yeah, it definitely has more resistance. And that's pretty wild, man. But yeah, so get ready for Hydra to get an increase in power. Colchidra's a monster. It's going to go hibernate for a while. You know, the next time you really will see it will be the skits, which will be coming soon. I'm making my 0G skits very soon, getting on track with those, and then the burst skits will be right after I finish that series. But a lot of things are going to happen. So definitely be on the lookout for the MFB content, because, yeah, not many people doing MFB content nowadays, which is sad, because I still love MFB. I love burst, too. I love all gens of Beyblade, but yeah. MFB is going to go out on a banger, and I hope you guys are looking forward to what's going to happen with Burst, because it's going to be absolutely wild. I'm up out of here. I hope you guys are ready to see the awesome power of Leanas. Heck yeah. Some small little things I didn't mention in the video. I mean, you could tell already with the design, the L, that being one of the things. I told you guys about like the different spirits with it, and yeah, and also like it's two female dragon, you know, two female dragons with this. So, yeah, man, this is literally what I want to see in the show. A very tall, a very strong female character, because the show doesn't do that really. And they need to, because yeah, come on, TT, do it, dude. The sun just got so bright. It's got really bright. It's feeling the presence of Leanas. That's for sure. Also, I'll give you guys a hint. After testing it out, definitely I would say Leanas is an attack type Bay with different modes. Because, you know, I love my stationary attackers.